KCCI investigates the growing push to ban cell phones at schools. Governor Kim Reynolds is proposing a bill this year that would set statewide standards.
Ottumwa schools banned all cell phones in the classroom this school year. Chief political reporter Amanda Rooker shows us the difference the ban is already making there.
Grades are in for Ottumwa School District's 5,000 students.
I was overwhelmed with joy.
It's the first semester since the school district implemented a strict cell phone ban.
It has to be out of sight and off.
Even in hallways and at lunch.
It's been amazingly smooth.
KCCI Investigates talked with Ottumwa school leaders days after the ban first went into effect in August. The plan was to measure its impact. Grades, instances of bullying or behavioral issues, student engagement, mental health. One semester in, wins in all areas.
To be quite honest, I knew we would have a decrease just hearing anecdotally from teachers and students saying that their grades are better than they ever have been. But then calculating it out, it was, I mean, how many people can say they've had that giant of a decrease in just a few months?
A 12% increase in A's and B's for grades 8 through 12 compared to the first semester of last school year. A 60% decrease in F's for the same grades. Referrals for behavior are down 20%.
I don't think it's fair to say and make a correlation or a causation, but the cell phone policy is a big part of that.
Students say they're also seeing a change.
If you have free time, you'll have conversations instead of reaching for your phone. There's less bullying, cyberbullying. You don't have to worry about checking your phone and seeing a nasty message or pictures or rumors. Like, none of that really happens anymore.
Good. I think the relationships between the teachers and students are good.
Are compared to last year without the ban?
Yeah.
Gateway High School principal Aaron Ruff had reservations when the idea first came up.
I was very skeptical because this is not going to go well. Attendance rates are going to go down, and adult-to-student relationships aren't going to be very good because all we're going to be doing is battling cell phones and fighting with kids about having their cell phones.
But after a semester,
I've really changed my mind.
As for students' mental health,
we see a lot better relationships from students to students. And the number one thing that causes anxiety in kids is student-to-student relationships.
Now, state lawmakers are considering a bill that would require districts to set their own device policy. The bill is not as strict as the Ottumwa's. It would require school boards to ban the use of electronic devices at least during instructional time, but they could expand that further. The policy would address how a parent or guardian could still communicate with their child during school, including emergencies. It would require a training on the effects of social media. The bill does have exceptions for students on an IEP, and a parent could also petition device use for reasons like a student's physical or mental health. Superintendent Mike McGrory says it doesn't need to be a one-size-fits-all policy.
I think every school district's different, and so our policy may not work for other districts and so forth, but I think we can help them.
Amanda Rooker, KCCI 8 News, Iowa's news leader.
Pretty tough to argue with the results they're seeing there. Wow. At least 6 central Iowa school districts have implemented a new cell phone policy this year or are at least discussing one. Several metro schools say they're waiting to see what happens at the State House.